What's up, King Shaka fam? Welcome back to the channel today for another video on the 6.0 Bronco here that I'm standing outside, and I'm gonna do a little walk around, update you on some stuff. It's been a little bit since I posted out a video, so let's get right into it. So I'll tell you, life has taken over these past couple weeks. It's been really busy, but I've still been chipping away at the Bronco, as you can see here. And I was posting videos every week, probably like a month ago, as I was finishing up my school year, and then finals came around, got real busy there, and as soon as I finished school, I started working full time. So I'm working like 10 hours a day, and you know how it is, just life takes over, and stuff like this starts to sit on the back burner because you gotta work, you know what I mean? But I'm going to do a quick walk around, show you what I have done since the last time. It's been a little bit since I've updated people, and I know a lot of people are waiting, and they wanted to see this, so here we go. So I mean, it's almost there. It's been a little bit, like I said, since I published that last video, and last time I got the truck to start, and that was it. That was all you saw, and after that it's been like a month. But from there, I have done quite a bit, even though it may not seem like it. In that video, I got it to start, and that was bare minimum. Nothing else was really hooked up. So let me pop this hood for you, and we can take a closer look. It might not seem like I've done all that much, but there has been a lot of work still that has gone into this. I'm talking like little stuff, little details that you wouldn't really think about, like the AC system is pretty much done, so that will work. Everything from battery trays to the wiper bottle to, I mean, even just like the intercoolers, all the coolers up front and everything. It has just been pretty much make your own part. Like BYOB, it's been make your own part. So a lot of this stuff, I overlooked how hard this was going to be, or not how hard, how involved it was going to be from the beginning. I thought this would have been a little bit more straightforward, but like I underestimated it, to say the least. Like the battery trays, I mean, getting everything to fit in here that was not originally here took a lot of work. There was days where I would spend the whole day doing the battery trays, for example, because it would be like, okay, you got the PCM bracket here, you got the intercooler pipe still have to come through, the air filter's got to fit, you got the power steering bracket back here. You're just trying to figure it all the heck out, and then you try, and then some things don't work, and then you wasted a whole day doing it. So it's been that type of relationship with getting this truck back together, because everything, like I said, has to fit in the engine bay just right, or else it won't go back together. So I had an issue with like even getting this wiper bottle in here without that hitting. Like I said, the intercooler piping was a big pain in the butt to get that to even fit with the intercooler. And back behind this grill, there's 3 coolers packed and then the radiator, so everything's just slammed together pretty much. And that took me a while to figure out, okay, where do I want to put this? Where do I make a bracket for this? And stuff like that. So it's been more of a trial and error experiment, to say the least, with this. Like I said, there's been days where I worked on this, and then everything I did had to get undone because something else wouldn't fit in the right spot, and then just like kind of ripping your hair out. You know, look at my hair, it's so long. I haven't even had time to go get a haircut or anything with all this. But this has just been, like I said, big trial and error experiment. Pretty much everything had to be figured out. Everything had to be fabricated. I had to make all the parts for it. So after I got this engine in here, right from the get-go, I knew the hood wasn't going to shut, because the engine's sitting up too high. It's just too big. It really just wasn't, like I said, it wasn't meant to fit in here. Obviously I had to do all the custom work. So started off, we got a hood stack right here, hole for the hood stack, and then you can see this hole over here because the coolant bottle sits up too high. You might be saying, why don't you just move the coolant bottle? But then if you think about it, you got one hose, 2 hoses. This hose down here is a big pain in the butt because it doesn't flex much, and there's really nowhere else to put it, because there's going to be, like I said, power steering reservoir is here, and there's more wiring that has to go back there. So there's really nowhere else to put it, so it had to sit there. So I had to cut a hole out for that, which I got something cool planned to cover that, which you'll see in the future. And then I got this big giant hole cut in the top because of the radiator. The radiator is just, it's huge in the 6.0, and it's sticking up probably a good 4 or 5 inches. So when you shut the hood, I got it cut out, so it's gonna sit like that. You see it's pretty much shut. I just don't have a hood latch on it, but that's what we're looking at for everything that is packed underneath here. You can see the coolant bottle right there, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So with this big front area, I do have a plan, which I'll tell you that. I'm gonna put a nice little hood scoop on there so that it's actually facing forward. It'll scoop air in as I drive, help keep that radiator cool, and it'll cover the hole and it'll look fine. And then obviously I just got this sweatshirt covering the hood stack for now since it's been raining. But see, that's where the hood stack is. This is gonna be my actual hood stack cover, I guess you want to call it. It's gonna hide the hole and cut that exhaust a little more flat. And that's what's gonna be on the hood there. And then this other hole on the other side, like I said, I got something cool planned, which I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now, but I think you guys will think it's pretty cool when I cover that up. So that's basically where I've been at for the past month. Like I said, haven't had that much time. There's been days I've had to erase and go back to start. I did get the front shocks in, which I just got in today. It's sitting up a little bit higher, so these are actually a pair of rear shocks underneath here, because this thing's, I want to say it's lifted probably 3 inches with the shackles in the front leaf spring right there where it drops down. So I had to use a pair of rear shocks, and that's where I've been pretty much doing for the past couple weeks here. I've been just figuring everything out. Not much has changed on the back, haven't really done anything there, but yeah. Take you guys on the inside here. Believe it or not, it all works in here. It is, it's there. I mean, this is your ignition mechanism, and I mean, you can hear that ready to crank up. Got a big mess of wires in here. Like I said, got to do the body harness, and the back's basically just been storage at this point. And yeah, that's what the inside looks like. And my plans for this interior as of right now is to get this thing on the road and driving. So I'm going to throw the old body style dash back in, keep these King Ranch seats, of course, since I already got them, and pretty much just rock all old interior except the seats for now, because I would like to get it driving first and kind of see what's what, and if anything needs immediate attention or whatever, you know what I mean, before I do like a 6.7 dash or whatever. I mean, that was my initial plan. Right now it's kind of, that's not one of my worries or really on my list, to say the least. Right now I would like to get it back to stock and just be able to drive it, because it's been 2 months or 3 months since I started this project, and I really want to drive it. So I'm just thinking keep it stock interior for now, except the seats, and just do it that way. But maybe one day down the road I'll do the 6.7 cluster and the column and the dash and stuff, but that'll be a whole nother can of worms I'm opening with that. So not anytime soon, not necessarily even on my list at this point, but originally I wanted to, so I may change my mind and come back to it. But like I said, stock interior for now, just to get it driving. I'll say 98% is it's there. You see front bumpers missing and stuff like that. I gotta organize this wire harness under here. It's a little bit messy, but 98% is there. And that's what I've been working on, just the fine details, because it's just, I would rather have it be right. And like I said, I underestimated a little bit some of the details that went into this. Another big holdup on this has been parts. Parts have been taken forever. That hydro boost there, on the driver's side, actually over here, back in there, I'm on my third one. The first one, like I said, I tried to weld and melted it last time in the video. I think I got that on video. I tried to weld it, and because took the Super Duty one and tried to fix it or whatever to make it fit. Welded it, melted the seals inside, and that was the end of that one. Then I got another one that was actually out of an old body style F450, because I don't know if people know this, but all of these old body styles, unless it was the F Super Duty or the F450, that's what it is, they were all vacuum operated. The only one that was a hydro boost was the F Super Duty. So that's what I got. And then that one, believe it or not, blew up. Threads inside, as soon as I tightened the hoses, blew up. And it shot fluid everywhere. And now on my third one, which took another week to get, and that was a big holdup. The radiator was also a big holdup. The first one, the original plastic one, for the fan shroud, I put the wrong bolts in, and it pierced the plastic end of the radiator. So just parts have been a disaster on this, but what can you do, you know what I mean? But I will say it does look good. With the grill and the headlights back together, it does look good. And the hood shut, I really like it. Bumper, I'm gonna get on one of these days. And these rear dually wheels, I gotta get the hips back there yet, but it does look good. The truck's come pretty far away since I first started this a couple months ago. But yeah, with that shot, I mean, and the bumper on there, it's gonna look good. Yeah, I mean, there you have it. I think it sounds great. Got a nice whistle to it. Still got to do a little bit with under the hood. Like I said, it's got some loose ends that need to be tied up, but she sounds good. And as you can see, I mean, it's ready to drive. It will drive, and I did move it a couple times, so it's there. Like I said, 97%. All right, well, there's the deal with the old Bronco here, Klanky the Bronco, and I don't know, you saw what it is. I mean, I've been working at it, chipping away when I get home from work and weekends and stuff, so it'll get there. It's been a lot of work compared to other stuff I've ever done. I mean, making every single part by hand has been a lot, but it's what I got myself into. And I mean, this thing is sick. I'll say that. I really do like the sound of it, and I think it's going to be really cool when it's all done. So if you like the Bronco and you want to see more, go down there, hit that subscribe button in that bottom right, and you'll get the next notification when I get some more videos out on it. I want to do some more stuff and cover it, but like I said, when I get time. All right, better late than never. I could squeeze this into this video. I just got the bumper on, and it almost looks complete now. It looks so much better with that bumper on it. I mean, it's like, it's almost there. I really like that. Looks great, and I just had a couple minutes here, so I just figured I had to cut out a couple things to get it to fit because of the leaf springs, and then I bolted it right up, and shoot, it looks good. I got a couple little body lines to fix and some adjustments to make, but for now it's on, and man, this thing it's almost there. So I just figured I'd fit that into the video real quick because I guess why not? I'm gonna be taking a picture of it, put it on my Instagram anyway. So there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more on the Bronco, there's gonna be a test drive video coming up probably one of these weekends when I get some time, because like I said, it's almost there. A couple little odds and ends that I gotta fix, but we're not that far away from test driving it and basically having it driving consistently. So Once again, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.